What's going on, guilty guys and gals, and welcome back to Straw 2. This one's in bad quality again, my favorite. Anyway, let's just start. I think we're gonna go get hot chocolate. Sounds pretty good right now. Though not as cold as outside, the tower's pretty chilly, don't you think?
Well, we do have some leftover hot packs, but...
If we're going to search every little corner, it's gonna take a lot of time. So we better bring some more. Good call.
I didn't really say that, but whatever you say. Right. What are you doing, Yuruko? Let's get going. Yuruko?
Yuruko?
What the... What's the matter? Why... Huh?
What's happening? Is that... Oh, cool. Just when we were about to leave for the store, something stood out to us. I don't know, it's going really fast again. That something was the tower's door, blocked with chains and locks.
I think it's just one lock, but that's okay.
You gotta be kidding me! How are we supposed to leave this place if it's like this? Step aside for a bit, Yuruko. What are you gonna do, karate chop it off? Dang it. It didn't move an inch. Well, yeah, you can't karate chop through thick steel, Sora.
It wasn't like this a few moments ago.
Yeah, didn't you check the door, Yuki? This is your fault. Who in the world would do something like this? Probably Shobai. Me. Never mind.
Meh.
Teruya, what are you doing? Teruya?
Yeah. Wait, what? You're telling me you're the one who did this?
What do you think you're doing? Let us out already. Excuse me? Does he have a pump-action shotgun? I don't know how you cock a pistol like that, but that's fine. Teruya? Well, this is an image.
Wait, that's not a gun, is it?
Oh, is that Ray's gun? Could be.
Shut up.
Oh, God. I can't say this in the server, dude.
Shut up if you want to live.
Yeah.
From now on, you'll listen to every word I say. If you resist, I'll shoot you on the spot.
Just who do you think you...
I said shut up!
Eel? Wait, that just says eel.
Eel!
Teruya, are you out of your mind? You realize that if you kill us, you'd have to go through the class trial, right?
Not anymore. Who cares? Fact is, I can kill you three right here, right now if I wanted to, trial or not. Don't believe me? Who wants to volunteer?
What happened to you, Teruya? God damn it. No one was able to speak up after that. He wasn't the Teruya we used to know. So Nikkei was right, is what you're saying. His eyes were telling the truth, that he could seriously kill someone if he wanted to.
I've done it before. Well, I planned to do it. I didn't actually do it, though.
What do you want from us?
Sora? A peanut butter sandwich would be nice.
There's no need for us to risk defying him. And knowing him, he wouldn't do this without a reason. Let's just hear what he has to say.
Turn your backs and walk toward the stairs. Once you're there, go straight up to the break room at the top. Break room? Why would you take us... If you talk back one more goddamn time, I'll shoot your brains out on the spot. Don't make me this any more difficult and just do as I say.
He doesn't look... He needs, like, some angry sprites.
Yes, sir.
Is this gun even loaded? That's my question. I mean, not like I would be, like, tempting it right now, but we had no idea how or when he got a gun in his hands. But as of now, there's no way for us to oppose Teruya in this state.
Yeah.
We silently walked towards the break room as we were told.
I've become the god of this world.
Well, the gang's all here. When we entered the break room, we were told there... What? As we were told, okay. There was Nikkei and the gang. You guys! Sora? You too? What is going on right now?
Shobai's not here, but he's alone, so it's probably safe to just leave him out. From now on, you'll have to live your lives here. What? What do you mean? You'll be stuck here in this very break room under my supervision from now on. But don't worry, I'll provide you with proper 3 meals a day, and you can request anything else through your handbooks, except freedom. Except for meal times and special requests, you won't be seeing much of me from now on. With minimal contact with you guys, I'll try to find ways to contact the outside world. So, until then, you won't be allowed to escape this room whatsoever.
Is this his misguided attempt to help us? The sudden unexpected yet outrageous events. Something. I mean, he was a man with a gun, but even so, what he claimed was crazy beyond that. So basically, he wanted to... You're telling me that you're basically imprisoning us in this room indefinitely? Are you kidding me? We're already sick of being stuck on this island because of Mikado, and now... You're doing the same thing as him?
Oh, don't say that.
Oh, I get it. You're a filthy void, aren't you? You're with Mikado. Yeah, totally.
Me? A void? You really think you're in the place to spout such crazy ideas?
Don't look at me like that, Teruya. Gun Teruya. For his neutral special, Teruya wields gun. Why, Teruya? Why would you do such a horrible thing? Yeah, you went from best boy to worst boy in like a matter of like 3 images.
You must realize everything I'm doing is all for you. This is to keep everyone alive.
We were doing pretty good without you, but that's okay.
You should know better than anyone out here. In these situations, this is the only surefire way to stop any more casualties. This is what he would have done, I'm sure.
Who is he?
What? How can this be something for us in any way? Sure, being together 24 hours will prevent any murders from happening, but we won't be able to accomplish anything. Leave it to me. I'm gonna be a super good investigation boy. Doesn't matter what you do or think. The Foundation always takes first priority in saving human lives, no matter the cost. I'll protect your lives even if that's the last thing you make me do. And this is the best way to accomplish that. Man, you don't even need to worry about escaping this place.
Teruya? Yes, we do.
We just have to wait for the Foundation to come and rescue us.
Are you still on that? To be fair, it's more likely now than it was then.
Just keep this one thing in mind. If you try to defy me, or escape this room, I'll consider that person a void, someone who poses potential danger to the group. And I'll take care of them myself.
Take care. You don't mean killing them for real, do you?
Oh yeah, I will. And for others for allowing such an act, I'll make everyone pay responsibility. And kill every last one of you as well.
Didn't you just say human lives were okay.
That's how far I'll go to preserve the order and peace from now on. So please, I'm doing this to keep you safe. Let's keep it that way.
No one even stood up to talk back to him. I mean, he did say he would shoot you if you did, so that's probably a good idea. It was beyond the point of insane. No words were going to make sense of him now. Sense to him now. A few days ago, during the third trial, we'd met someone similar, Kanade Otono Koji. No logic or words had made sense to her, because she was someone who was beyond insane. And trying to talk to Teruya right now was like trying to talk to Kanade back then. Whatever made him like this right now, no common sense would work against Teruya.
Seems like everyone's understood. Good. Believe me, it pains me to do this, but this is the only way to save everyone.
I can think of other ways.
Should have done this earlier. If I had, I would have saved more lives. Oh, Teruya, you're like the worst Future Foundation member. Oh. Understand it'll be painful for you guys, but I beg you to endure it for just a while. I'll provide you with meals and everything you need till then. I already said that, but I gotta make sure you know that so you don't think I'm gonna kill you. Oh, and I guess I am kind of trying to kill you, but not really, you know? I can't thank you enough for listening to me. You can trust that I won't let anyone die anymore. At least not by anyone else's hands but mine. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Even after he left the room, the silence among us lingered for quite a while. What is this black square in the middle of the room? Is it like a pillar? Just a few moments ago, we had high spirits about investigating the tower. Why did it have to come to this? Nikkei, maybe you shouldn't give yourself up to Future Foundation after this is all over. Is he rattling the chains?
Damn it! Seems like he chained the door and it won't budge at all.
Oh, wait. Are we seriously trapped in this room for real? It came and went so suddenly that I just let it happen like that.
We need to leave. We have no time to waste right now. No time to waste. So little time, I couldn't even put a space between my words. Okay.
Alright, Yuki, step aside. We'll just have to use some brute force to... I don't want to use my...
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I don't know who this is. I'm guessing it's Ray? Huh? Who? Could be Shobai? No, because Teruya said he didn't have Shobai. Why is one of the Never mind.
Breaking school property is not welcome in a school environment. Or so they say. There's one guy. He wore a white suit.
A voice that popped out of nowhere in the corner of the room. The playful, annoying voice that makes you want to punch the person who made that voice as soon as you hear it. You don't feel like that when I do this voice, do you? That voice belonged to none other than Mikado. It was roped to one of the pillars half naked. Great. Why'd you have to take his clothes off? I get, like, tying him up, but, like...
Eek! Perfect!
A pervert? Me? Oh, your words hurt my little heart, Iroha. To be frank, I'm the one who bears many fetishes, but exhibition's a bit too far for me. It's going a bit too far for even my taste. Ooh.
What the hell is wrong with you? And were you here the whole time?
Mikado, you brat! He's probably up to something right now. Now hold on just a moment, everyone. I'm also a victim this time. I, just like you people, have been punched in the gut by Teruya. Quite literally, I tell you.
By Teruya? Explain yourself.
I will, if you'll stop staring at me. I'm getting embarrassed already. So Teruya beat you down, stripped you, and roped you to this pillar? That's correct.
Oh my god, there's even sprites for it.
Can't you see my swollen cheek? He was even holding me at gunpoint while doing that. That's something I would do.
I guess there's one good thing that came out of all this.
How could you? And could you please let me go?
No thanks. Why would we ever do that? Well, this is a fresh change. Why don't you just stay like that for the rest of your life?
Wait, isn't that a bit odd?
I did Iroha's voice for a second.
If Teruya really did beat Mikado up, isn't that against the rules?
Oh, you're right.
But why isn't he getting punished?
Probably because Monocro's doesn't work anymore. And Mikado's got no power in here.
That's because the rules are a bit messed up after what happened to Monocro.
What's that supposed to mean?
Whoa, guys, check out the rules tab in your handbooks.
Oh, great. It got corrupted. Well, the second rule is okay. That's good. Oh, so is the third. Isn't the first rule about violence against the headmaster? Oh boy. They get worse and worse. 16 is just gone. Oh boy. I don't know what those rules are, but what on earth? Like, I don't know which ones are specifically affected. The rules tab was glitching out, like there was some critical errors with it. Yeah, no kidding.
What's up with the screen? Is the handbook broken?
It wasn't like this just a while ago. When did it turn like this?
I'm not sure of when it happened myself, but something is happening because of this damn tower, I tell you. This tower is causing glitches to Monocro, the handbook, and possibly the whole killing school trip.
Oh no. So, from what I understand, the ones that aren't glitched out work fine, correct?
That's how it is for now. I did try to stop Shinji from breaking the door, after all. That's rule number 10 in the handbook, and that rule should still be active since the screen is still normal. It's working, you know.
What does he mean by that? I didn't quite catch on with it yet.
I see. So the rules with screens glitching out aren't being properly implemented right now.
Yeah? So it was possible for something like that to happen?
In retrospect, Teruya probably knew about this beforehand. If he is trapping us in here, that means we would have to sleep here, which definitely breaks the rule where we have to sleep in our rooms. That is true, I forgot about that one.
And that rule was glitched out, meaning that it wouldn't cause any problems for us to sleep here. Tonight?
So when Teruya was like, I should have done this earlier, he would have been killing us all? Great, Teruya! Very smart.
Which changes literally nothing in this situation. We're still stuck here.
So which rules are specifically not working right now?
Honestly, I never suspected Teruya to pull such an act. He's supposed to be the dumb one.
You look calm despite all of this, Mikado. Are you sure your plan will be fine when there's this much discrepancy?
Well, I'm sure it'll all work out anyhow. Somehow.
To think we're trapped by the likes of this guy makes me feel mad at myself.
If you feel mad, just hit him. If you feel mad, then just hit the lad. It's a new rhyme I've come up with on the spot.
Wait, what?
Oh! What is the meaning of this, Nikkei?
Nikkei? What? We can...
Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. I've been saving up a lot of rage, Mikado.
You're gonna kill him at this point.
Stop! Just stop it, Nikkei!
It's probably like... Okay.
Wait, are you sure it's okay to do that? What if Mikado was lying and the rules are actually still active? Well, nothing's happening, so...
I guess we're fine.
Oh, this is a very good turn of events for me. So the part about the rules being inactive was true.
Mikado, he fainted.
Oh no.
Just forget him. No, look at this. The rules related to the class trials are still there. If Mikado somehow dies from this, there's going to be a class trial about him.
Sorry, I got emotional. I just couldn't control myself after seeing Mikado's defenseless body.
It's not in that way, guys.
He's not worth your punches. He's already been immobilized anyway. And since his magic doesn't work here, he's no threat to us for now.
Putting Mikado aside, we really need to do something about this situation. But still, we can't break school property, so what are we even supposed to do? I don't think there's any secret exits to this room or whatever.
Well, what if there is? Guys, let's try to think positively for now.
Hey, that's my catchphrase.
Bro. We're gonna investigate the tower anyways, remember? Since we're stuck here, let's just start here. Start with investigating this room, you know? Look at the number of books in here. It would take days to search everything. Let's try to make the best of this situation and search every corner of this room, eh?
Investigate this room? But we still can't be stuck here forever. We do need to find a way to escape eventually. Let's try to persuade Teruya. He said that he'll take care of our meals, so he'll return to this room to bring them to us. That'll be our only chance. We should calmly try to talk our way out. Hey, it didn't seem like someone we could talk to just now. Are we sure it's safe to even try?
Worst case scenario.
Teruya's a man of many secrets. Like Nikkei said, we shouldn't just naively trust him, but
He doesn't seem like the type of guy to just do something. I feel like that's kind of important. What does he not seem like?
kind of guy to do this without any reason.
I agree. If he actually was someone this crazy, it should have shown during the times we spent together.
Now they're going to bring up Kanade, and I'm going to be like, no, Kanade, we knew something was wrong with it. If you guys think so, then let's do it. Besides, I don't think we have any other option.
If only you didn't carry a gun. Then it's set. Teruya's probably going to be here by supper time, so until then, let's try to investigate this room.
Why is one of the statues headless? I still don't understand that.
And could someone provide Mikado with some first aid?
What? Why would we ever... We need you alive, Nikkei. Come on. Is what I want to say, but you're right. I don't want to do another class trial because of him. Keeping him alive is probably for the best for my life's sake. I'll try to heal him up somehow.
Carrying fire in one hand and water in the other, huh?
Don't talk to me.
Alright then, let's get a move on. Are we the type to be broken down because of this? I don't think so.
I am.
Oh right, I forgot about Yuki. He definitely is. Just don't do that, okay?
Despite the outrageous events, we hadn't given up. Rather, it seemed like the chaos somehow fueled us even more to stick together.
I'm yawning. Okay, I'm good.
As a team.
A few seemed like they were a bit anxious. But that wasn't enough for us to stop from investigating. Yet.
I'm just a little anxious.
Oh boy. Investigate this place from top to bottom. I'm shocked. I'm actually a little shocked. We'll talk about it in a sec. We all started to investigate the room we were currently trapped in. Did the music just get louder, or is it just that first note? We're already technically living a communal life in this island. But to think that our communal space would get shrunken again to a single room. I don't know if this was the intent Teruya had, but ironically, getting us to be one with another all day long somehow strengthened our bonds. In real life, it'd be like, oh, these people annoy me so much. Seems like some are investigating while others are resting. I should get moving as well. During lockdown, you can spend time by either resting on the chair on the left or investigating with a friend. If you investigate, you'll gain experience points and your intimacy with said friend will increase. During lockdown. Yikes. Okay, so I guess I'm going to tack show by free time events onto the back of this one. That's not too bad.
Hey, miss.
Yes. Hey, look, it's Kokoro. Miss you.
Told you this multiple times, but there's more harm than good if you get close to me. So how about you stop? Don't understand why you're trying to form a meaningful relationship with trash like me.
Shobai. Do you know why I'm still trying to talk to you, despite your dark backstory? Real trash doesn't recognize that they're trash. Because trash doesn't have eyes.
Well, damn, you got me there.
You're indeed trash, but you know that. I think that's a good kind of trash.
You tell me you like trash with eyes? I don't get it. Aren't you just dissing me?
You realize that now? No. Shobai Trashimoto. It's nothing like that, Shobai Trashimoto.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
What's wrong, Shobai Trashimoto?
I'm gonna No, I almost lost my mind.
Wow.
I'm gonna kill you! I see. Seems like you're not just some soft sort. Hey, miss, if you don't die on this island, do you want to consider being my assistant later on?
Assistant?
Yeah, I can show you how to kill people real good. You just need to support me a little with my work. With your backbone and silver tongue, you can probably manage.
I have silver hair, actually.
Of course, it's gonna be dangerous, but you don't seem like you're gonna mind that too much.
No thanks. Not fond of getting directly involved with the darker world.
Is that there? So, but if you change your mind, give me a call and I'll give you my business card. Be happy. I only give up my business card to customers I truly trust.
So you have trust in me, Shobai.
I guess I did just say that, yeah. Even though I might not look it, I have an accurate eye for people. If my eye's wrong, then you'll probably go to a police station with my business card and I'll get arrested. Well, let's call it a day for now. This wasn't a bad deal on both ends. Thank you for your generous support as always, Miss Customer.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Still not into this, by the way. I have to iron out my tie. I don't know why you're doing this to me.
Also, why are Shobai's clothes like skin colored? They should be. He's wearing a white suit. I don't get it. Oh my, what took you so long?
You have some guts, miss.
Ah, that's funny.
Blah, 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 blah.
No. Not particularly.
Don't lie to me. Is that it? Never mind.
Seems placid.
So what do you think, miss? Did you consider my suggestion?
I told you last time, getting directly involved with the darker world seems a bit too far for me.
You only be an assistant in name. You just need to be my shadow. You're the faker around this part. You'll never be found out. How would you when I don't ever get found out in the first place? So whatever happens, there's zero chance you'll get caught. But it is dangerous. That just means that there's evil people trying to kill you, not the police.
Now I kind of know what the shady scouts on the street are like.
Hey, want to sell some drugs? That's a shame. You might be able to recover some sort of your memories going all over the world as my assistant.
There's no use trying to tempt me with sweet words. Shall I return what you've always said to me? How long ago did you refuse to talk to me, and why are you obsessing over me now?
Because I didn't know you at first. Duh. I thought I didn't need to pay attention to ultimate whatevers who grew up normally on the sunny side. But you, miss, you're different. I smell darkness quite reminiscent of mine from you.
I don't think so.
Well, even putting that aside, you have your strong will, backbone, and a defiant silver tongue. I think you have talent, especially for dark work.
Hey. I approached you to know more about you, not to work for you.
Well, hey, if you worked for me, you get to know more about me, right? Is that so? Well, I suppose that's it for scouting. It'd only look ugly to push things further. Afraid time's up. Guess that's it for today.
It's only been 5 minutes. Are you trying to rip me off? Thank you for your time. Are you trying to rip me off? That's the one I'd go with. It's only been 5 minutes.
Really? Did I mistake the time?
There's no way a person at your level would do that.
Excellent observation. I wasn't wrong about you. Guess you can see through my bluffing. Whatever, I guess I'll hang out with you some more.
Don't even think about running off with my money without properly doing your work.
Ugh, what an annoying girl.
There we go. I don't know how this is going to end. It's kind of weird. You trying to rip me off? Stop trying to rip me off. It's only been like 5 minutes.
Huh? Really? Did I mistake the time?
There's no way... Okay, this is all the same.
Excellent observation.
Okay, so you get 2 good answers in this one. Really? Thank you for your time.
I was lying. It's only been 5 minutes. You should have seen through such simple level bluffing.
Wah, wah, wah. We've only got 1 more, right? So this one's going to be quite long.
What?
Do 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 do.
By the way...
Huh? I don't think you've ever started.
Do you realize how much money you're pouring into me?
If I didn't do this, you wouldn't even talk to me, Shobai.
You, follow me for a sec.
No. That seems like a terrible idea. Okay, here we go. Yuriko would be freaking out right now. He's just got guns on the wall. Wow, this is your room?
Have a seat. I'll tell you a story.
You just got gold on the floor? And a hand grenade? This guy's trouble. What is it? This feels sudden.
Just shut up and listen.
Imagine sleeping with an Uzi and an AK above your bed. Just imagine that. Anyway.
Story for some low-life trash scum. The oldest scenery you can remember is an unfamiliar crossroad in Southeast Asia. He was on a trip with his parents, was his guess, but his parents was nowhere to be found. He looked for his parents until he was caught by a couple of street thugs. He was at the brink of being sold as a slave. Instinctively realizing this wasn't a matter of his parents, but of his own life and death, he ran away without a second thought. And at this unfamiliar road in an unfamiliar country, he had to survive with no food or shelter. He needed money first. Without money, he can't do anything. He did whatever he could. If he could get him another penny, he'd even eat someone else's shit.
Yikes.
But how much can a scrawny kid earn? He knew that he was going to die soon if something didn't happen. So that's when he started touching bigger earnings.
I don't like the phrasing of that. Bigger earnings?
Yeah, he started killing people. Well, stuff that I'm doing, but the more beginner stuff. That's when he realized he had talent.
Shobai. Is he perhaps you? Your friend? You have the wildest imagination. It's gotta be him. Is this your story?
No shit. Who knows? I'll leave it to your imagination. You can believe it in whatever way you want. What I want to tell you is that whatever reason he had, he chose to live a trash life by his own will. Whatever poor background he had, he was as trash as the trash jobs he was willing to take. I have nothing more to say.
What? Or what?
Don't give me money or get involved with me from now on.
Wait a second.
You refused my proposal, and this chicken feed money ain't gonna help me anyway. Just ignore me like before.
Wait, don't push me. I'm not done talking with... you! He kicked me out. The last story Shobai told me, that kid is definitely... I don't understand why he suddenly ended his relationship with me. But he must have his reasons.
Yeah, you're gonna get killed if you work with me, kid.
From what I felt from the conversations we had, he's definitely a villain. Feels a little different from all the trash villains around the world.
What, you're saying I'm trash?
I can feel trust from Shobai. I feel a natural bond with Shobai. I don't know if this really fits this particular Freedom event. Yay! Shobai Trashimoto. How? You stole him from his room as he was kicking you out. I'm taking this with me then! Ah! Chwang. So what's his trial talent? Well, don't get that one again. Bluffing. Yeah, that makes sense. Delete 2 of the incorrect truth bullets / arrows during a class trial. I guess that could be helpful. But it's basically just like putting the game on easy mode. I left Shobai who had no words for me and returned to my room. I guess I'll watch these, even though these answers are kind of dumb. I don't know who would choose them. Your friend?
No, what? Who knows?
Oh. So there's really nothing here. Whoa, that was weird. Shobai's head got like really blurry. You have the wildest imagination.
You can believe it whichever way you want.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the end of Shobai's Freedom events. So, to get back to that point I said, which I realize is going to be in a different video than this one, which is going to be kind of annoying for you people. But if you don't remember what I said, it was when we got Shobai's skill, whatever it's called, Black Market, where he's like, you know, you can buy the dead students' free time event things from him. That is very good. Because I think one of the problems Danganronpa ran into, starting with DR2 and making its way into V3 as well, is they put way too much emphasis on free time events. And I don't want to say this because this is probably like the last free time events I'm going to do. We'll see. There might be time for it in Chapter 5, but sometimes Chapter 5 gets a little bit wacky. So the biggest thing with it is that if free time events are required to understand a character, I think it's a bad application of free time events. So like in Danganronpa 1, free time events were like totally optional. Like you got Kyoko's, which basically tells you very little about her. Leon's, which tells you very little about him. He only has like 2. Sayaka. You get backstory on the characters, but you don't need to know that backstory to understand the characters now. And And I think in a lot of ways you kind of need to for a lot of characters in DR2 and V3. For example, Kazuichi or Mahiru. These are characters that are completely like hateable unless you know their backstories. And even with Shobai, who's someone who, you know, you're not supposed to like not trust and dislike, which it's not like I don't. They show enough through the gameplay, like him revealing Kokoro/Emma's secret and tending to Sora's wounds after he accidentally stabbed her, to say like, oh, okay, so he's willing to stab people, but he's also willing to heal the person that he accidentally stabbed. So he's not like totally evil. He's a bad dude, but he's not totally evil. That's his character, right? And we never get that with Kazuichi, because Kazuichi's character is, you know, he's a nerd deep down, because, you know, he's basically an engineer. Like, you know, he's a nerd who got peer pressured into trying to be cool, and it kind of ruined him a little bit. And that's why he's so obsessed over Miss Sonia and everything, because he's like, yeah, if I had a girl like that, I'd be cool as hell. And, you know, I got to think of a good example from V3. I didn't do a lot of the V3 free time events. That's why it's harder to get it. But Maki's a good one. Because even though you spend a whole lot of time with Maki, unless you do her free time events, you don't really get a lot of her, like, why she is the way she is. Because I don't think they really touch that much on the orphanage stuff in the main story. I could be wrong, because I did the free time events during the main story of V3, but I'm pretty sure they don't touch on, like, she became an assassin to, like, save her friend, and then her friend died, which is why she doesn't want to make friends anymore. Like, you know, that makes you understand her character a bit more, and that's something that totally could have been represented in game. Like, they set it up perfectly, but they never executed on it. And I don't know, it's just frustrating when the free time events fix characters, quote unquote. Oh, here's a good one. None of you will get mad at me for. Ryoma. Oh, and Korekios as well. Now that I'm like on the train of it, of like characters, people are like, you can't hate this character, you just don't know them. Like Ryoma's whole family dying or whatever. Like they touch on it a little bit. And you sort of get an idea that, you know, Ryoma's got some self-loathing things, but you never really get to know Ryoma during the main story. All he does is say, yeah, you can kill me, and then dodge Gonta, and then die. That's like his entire character. And Korekio being manipulated by his sister, you don't get an inkling of that in the main story. It seems like he was manipulating his sister, not the other way around. So, yeah. Free time events kind of messed with Danganronpa's characters, and they're still well-written characters. That's the thing. It's just you don't get to see how well-written they are in the main story, and this game, like, luckily doesn't fall into that trap. So, yeah. Okay, well, I'm recording this ending bit separately because I'm pretty sure the Shobai free time events would have left you on a weird, like, note, because it wouldn't be the end of the free time events. But thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like and subscribe. This kind of messes with my theory, because who the hell is going to kill in this situation? The only person I can imagine is Teruya, which is kind of weird because I thought Teruya would make it to the end, considering he's a character from the other game, but he's kind of like on a downward spiral. I'm not sure he can like bounce back from right now. And it would also be kind of poetic for him to die in the 4th chapter. Considering what happened in DRA1. So, either somebody's going to kill Teruya, or Teruya's going to kill somebody. The thing I was going to say, I almost forgot to actually come back to it, is I'm surprised Nikkei didn't offer up the option of him just killing Mikado right now. That would A, free them from their lockdown in this room, B, get Mikado out of the picture, and we wouldn't have to worry about it anymore, and C, the reason for doing that is because sure, Nikkei would have to go through the execution process, but he'd still be alive on the other end, given what he believes, as would Mikado, so it wouldn't even be like an official murder on his like record or anything. and the Killing Game would basically just unravel after that. Like, he basically gave the team all the information he could to get out already. So, I don't know. I guess he just doesn't want to get executed, which, you know what? I think that's fair. Anyway, see you next time.